There are many of these one-room rentals whose rent is 20,000 shillings per month in the center of Chikubansiri village in Kabulasoke sub-county in Gomba district. However, this particular room, left open for the whole world to see, was the scene of a disturbing crime. Neighbours say on 27th December last year at about 11:30 p.m, when almost everyone was in the trading center attending a music concert, a 50-year-old man, Edward Chizito, pried open the iron sheet separating his room from his neighbor's room and poured paraffin on the bed on which his neighbor's 11-year-old daughter, Annet Nanteza, was sleeping. He then struck a match.
The child was on fire when she ran out of the room. He had poured paraffin on her night dress. She ran into the sand and we were able to put out the fire. She was burnt beyond recognition.
The girl's father, Neriko Chisenyi, had locked the door from the outside and gone to the trading center.
My daughter told me she was feeling sick, so I told her to sleep since I was going to the trading center to buy some essentials. Kizito was sitting outside our room.
The day before, on December 26th, Chisenyi, a farmer, sold his radio to Chizito at 15,000 shillings. However, Chizito later discovered that the radio was not working.
He brought the radio and using a hammer broke it into pieces. He said what he had done was just the beginning. He was going to harm either me or my daughter.
Chizito walked to the trading center and bought paraffin worth 3,000 from a shopkeeper.
When Chizito threatened her father, Nanteza was in this makeshift kitchen, cooking lunch.
Her entire chest, her arms, her stomach and both her legs were severely burnt. Her toenails are now falling off on their own.
Nanteza, who is a primary 3 student at Kakubansiri Church of Uganda Primary School, lived alone with her father, having been abandoned by her mother when she was just 2 months old. Chizito was arrested and taken to Chifampa police post about 8 kilometers away from the crime scene. He admitted to the crime and promised to provide money to treat the girl. Joseph Sengendo, the victim's uncle, accuses a police officer he does not name of taking the money meant for the girl's treatment.
He had agreed to pay 1.3 million to treat the girl. However, the officer in charge took the money. They then said Chizito had been transferred to Mpigi police station, but he needed money to transfer the case file. I wonder what police really wants. How can you transfer suspect and leave the case file?
Meanwhile, the victim had been taken to a clinic in Chifampa. However, because of the poor treatment, Nanteza's wounds became severely infected.
The clinic charged me 800,000, yet the child was just rotting instead of getting better.
Last week, a Good Samaritan facilitated her transfer to Chirudu Hospital in Kampala City, where she's now receiving treatment.
Over half of her body has been burnt by flames, and right now she's complaining of fevers. One, we are trying to correct the HB by transfusing her. We put her on strong antibiotics and we breast her. Once they need grafting, we will do the grafting.
One would wonder at the kind of person who would set fire to a child just to get back at her father. Local leaders and neighbors say Chizito has always been a menace in the village and has been imprisoned on a number of occasions.
He once attacked me at 2:30 a.m. with a panga, wanting to kill me. Only God saved me. Even when a child plays in front of his room, he will harm the child.
Nanteza's family is appealing to well-wishers to help them with the day-to-day expenses of treating their child. GILLIAN NANTUME, NTV Tonight.